EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lamb will go in motion. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Cowboys at 8-3 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Touchdown, Cowboys! Rashawn Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. 17. Ready? Operating from the gun. Banks throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Skirts by him at the 35. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Out to his left. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Banks. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. Give him 18 on the play.
Okay, right. Fight 60. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Here we go.
At the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off play action. Banks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Trouble, 38.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Right, 97. Beetle blue. Hut.
To throw on second down. Banks forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll run here on third and goal. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on third and goal. Looking to throw. Banks. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Commanders nothing.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a second and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Off play action, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. pick up first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Flushed out right. That is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from the 20. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Blue striker. Check, huh?
They go play action here on first down. They'll get the hook up there to Woods. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Ready, ready.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Right, white. Ready.
Back to throw. Banks. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake. Banks connects with Kittle underneath. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On play action, Fields. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He'll find Bateman once more. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Steel, black. Black Ultra. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Banks steps away to his left. This one caught by Kittle. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Claude red. Black shot. Hey, blue. Hut.
On 1st down, Banks got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Pretty move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On the double. Green jack. Blue, black.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Light blue.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Red, yellow. Set, go. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Banks. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They motion the running back out left. Looking to throw on second down. Banks. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now they'll shift things around. Throwing on first down. Banks. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here, yellow. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Banks. This is caught. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. Banks. Now he's forced out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Banks. Escaping the pressure right. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Back to throw. Banks. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Parsons. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that's caught inside the 35. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Right. Ready?
To throw on second down. Banks and Kittle catching the slant. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Banks. That's into a cloud and intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Looking to throw. Banks. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Operating from the gun. Banks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake. Banks buying time to his left. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And shutting him off, now open field. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
That's complete left side to Bateman. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken around the 12. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Banks out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Banks into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Parsons. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And shedding through the tackle. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Smash, red. Set.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Wide open receiver complete. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Operating from the gun. Banks. Over the middle, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
To throw on second down. Banks. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready?
Back to throw. Banks. Connects with Kittle underneath. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Yellow, line.
Looking to throw on second down. Banks. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. Banks steps away. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
11. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
It's taken to the 26. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there.